Hey guys, Derek here, and today I'm just going to bring you some of the updates that we've made to ShatterSight so far as a result of the playtest. We got some other accounts signed up, but no one really able to find games other than our group when I was telling everybody to hop on, basically. So we ran the public build with the backend matchmaking system, which actually works as intended and does lobby balancing as I anticipated, so that was pretty cool to see. We weren't able to get enough players to see multiple lobbies working, which is what I really want to have happen next. But just as a result of the playtest and some of the feedback, I just want to go through some of the changes that we were able to make. The first one on the loadout page here, the secondary that you have selected now actually shows up as highlighted, so you know which secondary is being matched with which primary. Now, the main thing, probably the most requested thing at this point, is the red dot size being too big is taking up too much of the enemy character model. So what we were able to do is in the customize button, if you have the red dot equipped, you'll notice that there's a button that now pops up called customize reticle. And what you can do here is adjust the reticle size and the color however you would like. So yeah, you can set all of that here, and then it will change in real time. So like not upon next respawn. So right now, if I put it down to 1 reticle size, just to show you as an example how small that would be, if you can see here on the screen, there's a really tiny red dot there. So you can kind of take it to one extreme or the other. I'll just go back to customize reticle and crank it to 10 just as a default, or as a scenario here to show you guys. So now you have a huge red dot, which is eating up most of the width of the character. So I put the default as 4, so all of your guns will basically look like this when you first put the red dot or unlock the red dot and then put it on your gun. So it looks like this, which is much thinner than the original red dot that we had there. And we can change the opacity, if that's the right word, to make it a little bit more see-through. I haven't added that feature into the reticle customization, but we can make it more or less see-through as well, which I might actually introduce. So that's the main one with the reticle. Another issue was the FOV, which I found it was doing a huge vertical FOV change as I was doing this. So it really amplified the fisheye effect, where now if I crank these, it's way less fisheye. Like this, you might not be able to really tell in the recording, but this looks like a normal game now. And we see here, since the FOV is matching, there's literally no difference between bringing the gun up to ADS or not. So you can play 100 FOV or whatever, and it's going to look a lot more normal now. One of the other biggest features that we put into the game, if I hop over to this other character here, is hit indicators and a bit more drastic of a bleed effect from the corners of your screen. So I'll take a shot from the front. So you can see up at the top there, there's like an indicator that I'm getting shot from up and to the left slightly. So I'm going to go behind the character and I'll shoot back and to the right. So now this red icon there, back right, we'll go back left. So you can see there's like a little red marker as I move around and shoot for where you're actually getting hit from. And then as you're taking more damage, the bleed effect from the corners. I might still make that a bit more drastic, but that is a bit more obvious that you're getting shot now. I did nerf the 50 cal a bit here as well. So instead of it being a 3 hit and a faster reload, I cranked it all the way down, like the reload speed down quite a lot, and made it a 2 bullet gun. So it's not as broken. It's still like probably the strongest sniper, of course, but you only get 2 shots and it reloads very slow. So I'm just going to get the respawn in. And I will come back in with the 50 cal. And the with the weight system, the pistol, you're actually going to be running faster than as if you had your primary out, especially with snipers, which have a lower sprint speed by default than like ARs or SMGs. So now we'll see here. So if I actually shoot and then reload. So decent nerf there. We'll see how the feedback goes with this gun. But that's most of the major changes you would notice right away. I did add invisible walls to the Dusty 2 map, and I added invisible walls to the test map, and actually added the test map in rotation. So just a little bit on what we want to see going forward. I want to have this on the Steam store page within 3 months in an alpha stage. I probably won't have anything accessible from the store there yet at that time. Like as far as purchasing things, I'd probably wait for the actual release release to monetize anything in the game, that probably just being character models and skins, and maybe some type of battle pass-ish, something like that, maybe that will get you more XP. Like if you spend $10 and work through a battle pass, you'll get, if you got 150 kills, or you get a bit more XP than someone else who got that, something like that, just to progress a little bit faster for those that don't have as much time to grind out everything. I do have an XP system in the game, so as you get kills, kills and flag captures, your actual XP here, I have 35,900. It would go up to 50k XP, and then you would unlock tier 2, and then you would progress into the next tier to unlock tier 3 stuff, tier 4. And just because it's tier 3 or tier 4, of course, it's not actually necessarily better than tier 2 or tier 1. It's just more stuff to unlock and play through. We do have the weight system as well, so putting on all of the attachments is going to weigh you down to a 4% mobility hit, and taking some off, you'll get your mobility back as well. So you might want to experiment with what gun is best with which attachments, which I think is pretty cool. So matchmaking system works. We need more than 12 people to start 2 lobbies, which is what I really wanted to see, which we weren't able to get this weekend. Steam store page within 3 months, about 100 USD to do that. And I do want incentives. So I want, I don't have like a ranked mode yet, but eventually we're going to run like who has the most kills at the end of the week, or at the end of the weekend or something like that, gets like $20 or $50 or something like that. So we're going to have some type of contest to kind of try to promote more and more players, so I can stress test that as needed. But that's probably going to do it for this one. So I will catch you guys in the next one.